Most people think bike touring is about what you bring. This video is specifically about what I'm not bringing. One thing I'm for sure not bringing is extra clothes. Last time when I was on tour, I wanted to bring extra clothing, thinking, oh yeah, if I go out and do something cool, like I want to bring some different, clothes to do that. I quickly became a minimalist, and so I buy clothes specifically, designed for riding all day in the bike, but also still look like normal travel clothes. So that's the one thing I, specifically did. One, to lower the weight, obviously, and two, it's just redundant stuff you don't need. Just make sure you carry like an extra spare t-shirt, just in case you sweat really bad, and some spare socks, obviously, and you're chilling. Cheap sleeping crap. Don't need it. I just recently bought a C2 Summit Spark 15-degree sleeping bag. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Well, you'll be traveling during the summer, man. You're gonna be sweating your fucking dick off, bruh. It's all good, bro. That's why you just use the sleeping bag for just like a basic fucking blanket. I've been down the road when it comes to like hot days and you got shit that's meant for cold weather. But in reality, thank God you have it, because if you didn't, winter comes around, if you're traveling like me full time, you wish you had that 15-degree sleeping bag. But it's not as unbearable as you think. Summertime, it doesn't get too bad. If anything, wear extra clothes so you don't have to use the sleeping bag. That's what I always think. And the sleeping bag liner that I just showed you, that orange thing, don't need that because I have a 15-degree sleeping bag. When it comes to packing gear and stuff, man, you gotta be really, like, it depends on how far you're gonna go and how long you're gonna go for. If you're gonna be traveling for multiple months, you gotta make sure that you have like minimal as possible, but still like a few creature comforts to make you go, this is not hateful. For example, I have a Hillinox Chair Zero that only weighs 1 pound. A lot of people don't carry chairs, but I want to, because last year I had a sitting pad and I just did not like getting up off the ground like that. I'm not hating on a sitting pad by any means, by the way. I just prefer a chair personally. So I bought a Hillinox Chair Zero. I'm willing to carry the extra weight. Also, I'm carrying a tent and a hammock combined, 2 different shelters for versatile camping. And that's just because I don't care. And that's like the only luxury items I do carry is the chair and the hammock, honestly. And there is, like I said, another one of those creature comfort things I don't need, but I want and I like it, is a Kindle. If you guys, get to your campsite, you get bored, you have nothing else better to do, you're going to wish you had something to do. And a Kindle is a phenomenal piece of gear to have when you're just chilling in the campsite and you want something to do. You can just read, read a million books. You can put thousands of books on a Kindle. And it's like a little, it's awesome. And a lot of people think when it comes to bringing stuff along or leaving stuff behind, they think of just the physical things. They don't actually consider any of the mental aspects of what I'm leaving behind when it comes to this upcoming bike tour. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to sit around that much. So whenever I am in a domestic situation where I'm just, sheltered or I'm under a roof somewhere, that's when like all the bad thoughts come to me. And I don't have anything against, being domesticated. It's just me personally, I struggle finding jobs and being a normal person. And I can go into detail, for a while about why I am the way I am. But just know that me personally traveling helps stimulate my, I guess you can call it ADHD, because if I sit around too long, I go batshit crazy and I cannot do it. But the thing about it is the constant need for stimulation when I'm domesticated is 10 times worse than when I'm traveling, because I'm already being stimulated pretty much all day long. So it's pretty much easy. Another thing too is I have a very, very short social battery. It starts automatically at 50%. Whereas some people, they start off at 75, some people start off at 80, some even at 100% social battery. Mine automatically is half charged every time. I love people and I love being around people, but there is moments, which is majority of the time, where I just want to be alone. And that's another thing, is being reachable all the time when you're in a domestic situation, because people know that you're sitting around doing nothing. So you're always going to be on call. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. I'm just one of those type of people that just doesn't want to be that guy all the time. I want to be unreachable a lot of the times. And I know that sounds pretty selfish, but some people just value that peace. Another thing too that I'm leaving behind is the fact that I always constantly try to compare myself to others and try to level up in that sense of, oh yeah, if that person can do it, then I can do it too. Let me try to be like that person. Let me try to think like that person. And I don't want to be like that anymore. So I'm leaving that mindset behind as well, and going to, take the road and the journey on my own and figure it out myself. And I think that's a good thing as well. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes not having help and doing things on your own is probably the best way to go. I think one of the biggest things I'm leaving behind is that comfort. I think once comfort comes, that complacency comes, and then people just start to just not care anymore. And it really is. I'm like a prime example of that. During COVID, I was down bad. I had gained hundreds of pounds. I was about almost 300 pounds, and I was drinking and just door dashing every day. And it was horrifying. And I just realized I got too comfortable and too complacent sitting around. Once I actually did get a taste of travel in 2024, and I was traveling for quite a while. Now I'm at the point where if I sit around for even like a couple weeks or a couple months, I'm just like, this is not it, dude. This is not exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be out on the road traveling and spreading, the freedom awareness. Yeah, I guess you could call it. And, this trip starts before I even pedal a mile. So if you're also trying to simplify your life, just know that you're not alone. Much love.